complication infection from the main disease. Now, I'm going to talk to Redneck, Vic, JG, Angie, and David. But then when those calls are gone, because we got Peter Schiff coming up, we're almost out of time. As soon as these callers are gone, or as soon as I hang up on each caller, it's your chance, if you're in the military, but you do need to call from a payphone, or you need to call, or if you're out of the military and just got out, you can do it. Or you can call from Skype. I guess we should just get past the fear. I'm just saying that they are listening to everything that's admitted, and a lot of people are scared to call. I've been told that on the street by military. But are you being told you're preparing for martial law? We've gotten so much intel with the people's names and the rest of it, but they say we can't use their names. But I would specifically like to hear from you about if you're being trained for martial law in the Gulf. We know snipers. We know civil unrest. MPs are being sent to the Gulf. That's confirmed, but I'd like to get your calls on that. 800-259-9231, 800-259-9231. So when I finish up with these 5 callers, we're going to leave the phones open for military only, or police who've got any intel on this. They're keeping it highly compartmentalized, but this is important. And this may be the crisis that the Obama handlers are going to use, because their entire agenda is collapsing. And so they may use a new war, martial law, you name it, stage terror attacks as a pretext to keep their agenda going. Let's talk to Redneck in Mississippi. Go ahead, Redneck.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Jones? How you doing this afternoon?
Good. Worldwide broadcast. What's on your mind?
Well, I tell you, I got a little solution that people can think into as far as how this economy is going in a down spiral here. Old technology called gasification. Have you ever heard about it or familiar with it?
Yes, but why don't you fill us in?
All right. Well, I know back in World War II, Europe was basically a wood gas-fired area of the world, you know, because of the oil shortages and whatnot. And basically, it's very simple. Is through pyrolysis, without actually burning the wood, you actually heat it up and draw off carbon monoxide, methane, hydrogens, stuff like that, and you can use that gas on internal combustion engines, heating boilers.
Well, sir, I mean, they could make fuel for cars out of coal. There's so many resources, it's ridiculous. But the Washington Post is talking about banning air conditioners. Here's the headline. In the heat wave, the case against air conditioning. This is the globalists seizing all forms of energy and making it illegal for you to be self-sufficient. This is siege. But I appreciate your call, Redneck. Yes, there are many ways for us to power our society, and all of it is being blocked right now by the globalists. This is a takeover. They are seizing the energy supplies, and they're going to use this oil spill to try to nationalize the oil companies. Vic in Ohio, you're on the air.
Thank you for taking my call, Alex. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate your work. I have followed a lot of this for many years, since the 70s, but that's not the reason I called. I called to give you a very, very special alert. I'm a Christian, and very simply, I've received word in the spirit that there will be shortly an assassination attempt on your life. I was just simply calling to let you know. I saw it in the spirit, and I'm asking all our brothers and sisters out there to pray for you. It will occur just before the United States is totally locked down into martial law. And that's all I wanted to tell you. God bless you.
Well, I appreciate your call. You know, this morning I was exercising, and I just really realized the fact that the elite have come to the perspective and understanding that this radio show and our work is a major affront to their operations, and they've not wanted to kill me in the past because they don't want to underline my work. They don't want to highlight it, but they understand that I'm becoming more focused and that my analysis is really having a big effect, and that I think we're all entering a danger zone, so your prayers are needed. But whatever God's will is, that will be what happens.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now, new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones asking you for a minute of your time to tell you about soap. Not detergents, but good old-fashioned pure soap made by the Cal Ben Soap Company, a family-owned and operated American company. My family, staff, friends, and radio listeners are constantly telling me how much they love these products for bath, hair, laundry, and dishes. There is nothing like these factory-direct, big money-saving, triple-concentrated soaps anywhere. Get a free detailed catalog by calling 800-340-7091 or see them online at 5starsoap.com or Infowars.com. Let's talk to the owner of 5 Star Soap, Marty Schachter, and see what he has to say.
As founder and owner for over 63 years, people keep asking me, how's business? I'm happy to say our business is going down the drain. Call us at 1-800-340-7091. Visit our website, 5starsoap.com, for buying our 1 to 2 month soap sampler. Thank you.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. Okay, I'm opening the phones up specifically for military people, and we'll do this throughout the next few days. Are you being trained and prepared for forced evacuations? They're not going to call it martial law. But anybody who's carried it out in Iraq or other areas knows what it is. It's just you have no rights. You're in a total police state. That's what martial law is. And the greatest extension of that is don't come outside your doors and the secret police going around and arresting people and putting bags over their heads. And whether it's England, Canada, or the United States, every time they have an urban warfare drill or a special event like G20, they actually have private security people in plain clothes in front of news cameras, grabbing people, putting bags over their heads, and putting them in vehicles. And they're doing that just to acclimate you. Yeah, I've seen that on the news. What's the big deal? Private people putting bags over your heads. It's a psyop being done to condition you. All of this is acclimation. Let's move quickly through your calls, because as soon as I've gone through Jay, G, Angie, and David, in fact, we've got some lines open right now specifically for military or police that are being trained for forced evacuation. And again, that's starting to come out in the news. They may do this when the oil comes ashore. But the oil is going to come in waves, not all at once. It can be cleaned up if they let them clean it up. I don't think an evacuation is needed. Maybe a few miles inland. But you know they're going to use this crisis to the maximum effect. Now, let's go ahead and go to JG in California. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning, Alex. Some of my background has been in federal law enforcement. You know, Alex, and in years past, we never had heard any idea of this kind of treason, you know, being peddled amongst federal or military. And some of my colleagues years ago, you know, down on the border had gotten bits and pieces of sightings, you know, of foreign personnel down there, you know, Cubans and Chinese looking like military troops. But I just can't believe that you're saying already that the Marines, Alex, are the Marines in California arresting gun owners carrying it unloaded safely, which is legal in California, carrying in their trunks?
Yes, sir. We have confirmed nationwide that police, military, National Guard. I mean, I've got newscast from Fox in New York State where they are running cars through a X-ray machine and going, oh, look, we got a rifle. We're going to make arrest. Absolutely. They are. I mean, you see it in the news all the time where somebody carries a deer rifle out of their car. The police get called and the police arrest them because they find 10